blah, blah. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is the death of a sport. Yes, track and field is dead in America. Life support for sure. And it's sad because that's my favorite sport. It's the one that I go to when I really want to understand life, along with football. And track and field, the purest of all sports. We all are fascinated in spurts when we watch track and field, especially at its highest level. But at the same time, why isn't it a bigger deal, bigger sport in this country? So Tony Kornheiser went there talking to Michael Wilbon about just like what is going on with track and field. Now, if you're old enough to understand that some sports come and go, you've seen that happen. And we're going to dive deep into that and let you guys know how we can resuscitate, reincarnate, right? Get track and field back to life. So we'll figure that out. But before we do all that, make sure you support this show, support the channel, support the community by going to projecttransition.org. Leave your email. Be a part of our global giving community. That's it. Don't want anything. Don't want any money. Yep. And you become a volunteer. Then we can take you to the next level and you can donate. If you really want to go there all the way to the top, the penthouse, you can become a giver every month. Yes, a gym member like my man Stephen Harper. And that's my guy. And this is his book. So make sure I can say your name as well. Now, let's get into this, shall we? The death of track and field. Well, there's a dearth of track and field in the United States, and it is the death of a sport. This is Tony Kornheiser talking. I understand why boxing died. I get that. I understand the social implications. I understand why horse racing died. You can bet on anything, and they're horses. You can talk to them. There's no human interest story, but I don't understand why track and field died. Let's talk about that. Because boxing is a tough sport to keep alive. Obviously, the big fights, like we got the Crawford, Canelo coming up, my boy Max Kellerman calling that, Dana White, Nick Khan, I see y'all take KO. It's going to be huge. But at the same time, we know boxing, one, too many belts, and they started to eat their own in promotions. But two, boxing, when it comes to the athletic pyramid, basketball being at the top, and that everyone falls down to the sport that they're good at, right? No one chooses football. Football chooses you. So you wanted to play basketball with your ass, but you just wasn't tall enough, not fast enough, not good enough, whatever. So then you fall down to sports, right? You get to baseball, I go. Well, boxing is at the bottom with UFC, right? That's why they usually go after the poorest of poor, right? And that's what boxing typically is. So it is. He understands the social implications. Boxing had a lot of hurdles in front of it, but horse racing, that's casual. We almost in hobby sport now. Like, oh yeah, I bet on you. I don't even know this horse. I like that number 3 though. You know what I mean? So we're not even gonna compare track to that, but that's what happened. So Wilbon retorted, and he couldn't really give an easy explanation, as it says, but pointed out that football's explosion in the 70s gradually led to the decline in baseball and other sports like track and field. Things come and go. Baseball doesn't have the popularity to hold on America that it once had. You mentioned boxing and horse racing. The 3 biggest things for 75 years were baseball, boxing, and horse racing. He explained that. Yeah, when football hit, it looked at boxing and said, oh, you 6'4", 240, and you trying to be the heavyweight champion of the world? Why don't you come over here and try and be a tight end, right? And then because football has a better business model, better business structure, it started to eat. It started to take from other sports. He said, quote, football, sometimes I have to explain, football became something glamorous in the 70s. And I don't know, maybe it will hold on for another 75 years, maybe it won't. I don't know. So the coolest people are the ones that are celebrated. And right now in America, it's football and basketball. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way forever. Track and field doesn't seem to have that now. Isn't that crazy? Like for him to even say football and basketball is here now, but I don't know. It really was a day where it wasn't like that. And I am old enough to remember basketball wasn't like that, especially before tape delay, and they got that off, and when they were on tape delay, and just it wasn't like that. I remember football when I didn't even think there was a professional football league when I first started playing football. I never said the word NFL. Is that a word or words? Acronym. I never said that acronym before I was playing football. Like I was watching it on TV, I was just like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. All right, my old men are out there running. Oh, I could do that. I didn't think that was a business, a model, or none of that. So that's how dusty and dark it used to be. And now it's impossible to imagine that football will go away. But hey, it was everything has a birth and everything has a depth. So let's see how that goes. As for the present day, the hosts agreed that sports fans are dazzled by track and field every 4 years at the Olympics, but after that, it dissipates. The last track and field star to break through was Usain Bolt, whose penchant for breaking world records was impossible to ignore. While a sport like baseball may not excite viewers with shorter attention spans, track and field doesn't quite match up. It is an electric sport in which athletes compete one-on-one. I love track and field for the same reason you do, because whoever breaks the tape, no judge, no ambiguity. Can I say that again? No ambiguity. I told you I can't say Disneyland. I can't say ambiguity. Ambiguity. I'm going to leave it in here too. I don't care. You break the tape, you win the race. It's as simple as that. Ambiguity. Ambiguity? I know how to say ambiguous, which is weird. Ambiguous is easy, but ambiguity. That word. There's no easy answer for what Kornheiser and Wilbon noticed. Anyone who loves track and field can still watch it, but it is not a major sport any longer. Damn it! Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. The first sport, right? When they was just in the caves and we were like, hungry, food, go get that food. Ooh, I need to get faster. That food is running. And then you see your boy Steve in the other cave. Steve, he said, John. I said, He said, food. He said, I race you to it. Then all of a sudden you see the other boy, Damon. Damon, John, Steve, race you to food. Track. That's how it happened. But damn, where is it now? Like track, there's nothing more mentally frustrating than running track and field, other than maybe like golf. But it's a different animal because this is a physical sport. So it's worse than golf because now you're tired, lactic acid. You're racing somebody who's fast too. That's why they're running track. You can be fast all you want in other sports, but you running track, you fast, right? And then not only is your body shutting down as you're running this race, your mind is like taking you everywhere because that's what happens. You don't believe me? Try yoga. Yoga will tell you right now that all this stuff is connected, mind, body, spirit. So you're running around there, you think you're good. And the best part about all of that and all those challenges and your coach and your teammates and what you're going through is that track doesn't care. It's like math. Like math doesn't care about your opinion. That's English and other subjects. Math's like, shut up. What's the answer? That's track. Shut up. Cross the tape. What's your time? What place? All right, move on. We don't care. And I love that. And America needs more of that. Because, boy, with all our social media and opinions flying around here, what's real from fake? What's true from false, right? So track and field, I do not expect it to make a comeback. I do not expect it because people don't feel the connection to the Olympics in those 4 years preceding or after the Olympics. You just don't know, why am I watching a Grand Prix? You know, you know what I mean? You know, why am I watching this qualifier out here? Like, if they can structure it where it's like almost this big tournament and those 4 years is this huge tournament and then the Olympics is the payoff, you got something there. Matter of fact, that's actually genius. Because without no regular season, we don't care about your postseason as much. And without, you know, and then the Olympics just comes and we're like, all right, well, we're watching the Olympics. And admit it, there's appointment viewing for the 100, maybe the 200, the mile relay, sprint relay, the 400, maybe. The rest of it, you're watching it because you're watching other sports and you ain't getting up to change it. The remote is somewhere on the couch and you sitting there in the bed and you're like, ah, shit, whatever. So you're watching you literally watch the Olympics for 2 hours. You watch gymnastics, women, basketball. It's just that. And it's sad, but that's where we are. Well, still my favorite sport. Oh, well. You will catch me at a local high school watching some itty-bitties go get it. There's nothing better than seeing somebody get snagged up in that 400. Like, ooh, that, oh, he got him. I mean, I get more hype for that than a touchdown, a home run, a three-pointer. Nothing gets me hyper, my adrenaline going more than seeing a photo finish, especially if they were running together neck and neck the whole race or one of them got snagged. Oh, man, snatch his ass up. Love it too much. All right, y'all. So you know what we do on this show, boy. Oh, we're going to have a track rap. That's going to be fun. We flow, boy. Ambiguity. 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 No diggity. But before we do all that, make sure you guys support this show, support this channel, support the community, projecttransition.org. Leave your email, part of our volunteer base. Oh, you want to do more? Be a donor, donate. If you want to do the most, be a giver every month. Like Stephen Harper, he's a gym member. And as a gym member, you get books like this and exclusive invites to events, and most importantly, get to help the itty bitties and go to some of these events and see how your social impact is happening. So all of that and more, make sure you support us. And because you support us, I support you. So make sure your money ain't acting funny, looking funny. So you need to go to my team at Monitor Debt Resolution for your financial wellness solution. If you got medical debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, personal debt, trying to go to the track and field event in Monaco debt, ooh. Well, that debt can be solved. Check the link in my description for your financial wellness prescription. Make sure you hook yourself up, okay? Hundreds and hundreds of people have done it. I think we're in the thousands now. Let me stop saying that. Thousands of you guys have called and got connected. Ashley, single mom, was in debt this year. Next year, financial forecast, debt-free. Come on, y'all. Let's go get this thing, okay? Now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Oh, I got to wrap this. What'd I do? I didn't mean to do this, did I? Oh, man, let's go get this rap. Yo, they forgot about track. Now it's football and hoops. But track was the first sport when gods ran in groups. Touchdowns, crossovers, and even dimes. Sprinting still the purest. No foul, no crimes. Yeah, who running track like it ain't alive? But Usain in they veins when they speed down the drive. Flojo in they dreams when they fly through the street. Jesse Owens in they soul everywhere, no defeat. America's sleeping, thinking track ain't lit. Jamaicans in the block screaming, watch these bleed. It's raw, no pass, no $1 million gear. Spikes on your feet, courage killing your fear. Yeah, they don't cheer for the foe, 800 or mile. Wide out runner 40, now they call him wild. Like track ain't the reason he got that burst. Speed kills in all sports, but track birthed it first. Remember Carl, Michael Johnson with the gold. Allison Felix, stories never told. Bob Hayes ran the world, caught TDs too. So what y'all talking about these athletes gonna do? So salute to the sprinters, hurdlers, throwers in pain. Distance runners, grinding in the rain. Gangsta how they suffer with no cameras in their face. Just the purest competition, that's the ultimate race. Football and hoops got the fame and the checks, but track still the heart with respect on its neck. So line up the blocks, let that gun make you fly, cause when you run the track, you a legend till you die. Man, I won the 400 and a set a national record, boy. It's your boy. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so